Oh, you want to be a comedian? I get it, and it's a fun thing. I'm gonna let you in on something. I've been doing this for about 6 years, and only this past year I've gained more gigs. I've done about 22 gigs so far, and in the past year I've done about maybe 16. Before that, all my career I had done about seven, so or six. So I've only been doing all these shows last year, and it's going to start out slow. Also, out of the shows I've done, I only got paid twice. And it's not that much money. It's probably gonna fill up your car or half a tank, whatever. You might get a free meal out of it. That's pretty much it. So don't expect money. Think of this more of a hobby than a career. You're not don't quit your job over this. So I want people to understand that. So remember, keep your day job always, and remember this is not a career. It's a side hustle. That's all it is. So, before I go on and everything, I'm going to tell you, when you do comedy, there's going to be what I call 5 rules in 5 minutes. And the rules are this. The first one's going to be no cursing and no swearing. Mean, don't drop an F bomb at random or act like you're so cool that you have to curse every 2 seconds. There's going to be kids at the show. You're probably talking about kids about as young as 8 or 9, okay? And you're gonna probably have quite a few 12-year-olds there, and that's gonna be part of your audience. You don't want to drop an F bomb in front of kids. So, and most likely you're gonna see more kids than drunken sailors. So, so keep it, so keep PG-13 and don't swear anything, and also it just takes off from the joke. It really does. If you do a joke and you throw an F word, it's gonna throw off the joke. People are going to pay more attention to the F word than anything else. And again, you have kids there, so no cursing and swearing. Keep it PG-13. No heavy sexual innuendos. Just keep it. If you want to make it funny about it, it's fine, but light. Don't go. Poop jokes are better than sex jokes, so that'll pay off. But if you're going to do it, very very mild PG-13. All right. So no cursing and swearing. Two, no politics. Politically, every audience you're going to have is going to be 50-50. 50 are going to be for you, 50 are going to be against you. If you do a political joke, that 50% that's for you, yeah, they're going to pay attention to that joke. The other 50, however, are going to kick your butt. And they're going to throw a chair at you, whatever, or God knows what. So keep down with the politics. You can be topical, and you can say things like, well, the Super Bowl's coming up, so I make Super Bowl jokes. Or there's a silly commercial. I make fun of the silly commercial. So understand that when you do comedy. So number one, no cursing. Number two, no politics. Number three, pay attention to those who only pay attention to you. Especially those in large places. I've done sets where I had about 50 people. And I also like it well lit where I can see that person so I can do eye to eye contact. That helps you a lot. If you can just scope out two people that are listening to you and pay attention to you, it's total reciprocation and you feel comfortable, you don't feel as overwhelmed. And also, I've worked at places where when I did comedy, people are paying attention to the food they're eating or that people pay attention to the beer they're drinking. And you might do a great joke about your mother in law, but it doesn't go that as smooth as a picture of Pabst Blue Ribbon. So understand that you want people to pay attention to you. Look at them, look at their eyes, and have them pay attention. Get that mutual feeling going on. Don't worry about the 80 other people that are going to be there. They're probably going to be picking their noses, and they're probably looking for the guy that does the F bomb. And so, so pay attention always for those who pay attention to you. So, again, you're going to have kids in the audience. So, just pay attention to those kids too, because they're going to be the ones, because they're probably going to be your best audience, I've noticed. So, that's three. So far, no cursing, no politics. Pay attention to people that pay attention to you. And number four is, I know roasting is popular now. Making fun of celebrities is very popular. But always put yourself down. before you put somebody else down. For example, I do this joke about myself. I say about that I'm a comedian because if I was a stripper, it wouldn't be Magic Mike, it'd be Tragic Mike. And that loosens people up, and that people enjoy that. But I'm making fun of myself. I have to make fun of myself because I have to show everybody I'm human, and it's humbling, and also it's like it's easier to joke at yourself than joke about other people. And when you joke about other people, do light jabs. Don't do so and so is an idiot. So and so is that. My rule is even Kardashians have feelings, so just remember that. And number five, and that is the most important one. Don't rip off other comedians. This is also known as the Carlos Mencia rule. If anybody don't know who Carlos Mencia is, he was a very popular Latino comedian in the early 2000s. He had his own show on Comedy Central. The problem was he was ripping off other comedians, especially Latino comedians. So he was ripping off people like George Lopez and Gabriel Iglesias and all these other Latino comedians. And basically, overnight, his he tanked, and he used to fill arenas, and now he can only fill up like nightclubs. I mean, he went from like easily 1,000 people a night to like about maybe 20 to 50 people. So so you get stained, your reputation gets stained, and you just don't get trusted. And also, a lot of comedians fall down that rabbit hole, and you don't want to go there. And so remember, there's cover bands, but there's no such thing as cover comedians. You know what cover comedians are? Plagiarists. So just remember that, and just have fun with it. So those are your five rules, which is no cursing, no politics, pay attention to people to pay attention to you, put yourself down before you put somebody else down, and also don't rip off other people's material, and do it around 5 minutes. Also, some other helpful hints: wear clothing that you're comfortable with. I like to wear dark clothing. I just feel comfortable with it. Another joke I do is this: I like to wear dark clothing because it hides food stains, blood stains, my homicidal tendencies. But I use that as a joke. But when you wear clothes, make part of the joke. You know, if you have a personality, if you have a nervous personality, look, everybody's nervous, so it's okay to be nervous. Play it off. Try and make jokes out of it if you can. Be comfortable with yourself, and also, this is gonna sound stupid, but be yourself. And I know it sounds really stupid because you can't be anybody else, and it's very hard to like do that. And also, what we do is very hard. I mean, a musician can play his guitar. We don't have guitars or anything. We have to just talk, and it's not singing or anything. And we just got to get people to laugh. But if you follow those rules and keep it around 5 minutes, it doesn't have to be exactly 5 minutes. It could be a little over, a little under. But nobody wants to hear the life story either. So you want to be careful with that. And if you do that, and you'll be okay. This is not Saturday Night Live, and people are going, "Well, Brandon, well, Saturday Night Live, they have all those people laughing at you. They have applause signs. That's why they laugh. That's why I'm sorry, Saturday Night Live sucks. But people laugh because of the applause signs. You don't have an applause sign, and just be yourself. And also, I know a lot of people like talk about this peace thing, and I talk about politics and everything. Like I say, you can be topical and everything, but do what's best for your heart. If your heart feels like that, you want to do the joke, do the joke. I guarantee you're gonna have somebody at least laughing, and you're always gonna, no matter what you do, somebody's gonna like heckle you or boo you, whatever, and that's them. You can't win everybody over, and that's the story of life. But anyway, so I hope you learn from this, and I hope I can be on stage with you, and maybe you can be on stage with me, and you can be on stage with other people, and maybe we can meet celebrities and whatever. And but remember, have fun with this, and if you have fun with it and be yourself, you be okay. Until then, sayonara, and comment below if you have any other ideas, and I'll see you later. Like, subscribe, watch, rinse, repeat. So, see you later. Sayonara.